the charter of the university. And we do not care, Mr. President, that by not telling the Board of Trustees and getting their approval, you will be violating one of the major recommendations of the free report itself and the very principles we are telling you to abide by. We are the NCAA, Mr. President, and we are a dictatorship. We do what we please, and you as an NCAA member must accept it. So we have power over your institution now and forever. Interestingly, some of the NCAA said it did not happen that way. They say no death penalty was threatened. But review of the quotes from Emmerich and Ray support that it occurred just as President Erickson said it did. I'll pass out a review of those quotes that demonstrates these comments. Even there, a straight answer from the NCAA seems impossible to secure. We see parsed words and a clear attempt to paint Dr. Erickson as a liar. This, too, is not acceptable. In the cold light of day, I believe we have to stand up against this, not stand down. Are these the tactics and this lack of clarity and candor what the NCAA stands for? Threats, coercion, lying, stealing, and intimidation are not what we teach our students as appropriate business tactics for profit and nonprofit institute organizations. I would hope such answers on a test would get a failing grade for ethics in the Smeel College of Business and in a law class at the Dickinson School of Law. In addition, the very processes of the NCAA were not followed by the NCAA, and the NCAA seems hell-bent on turning a deaf ear to concerns by anyone to review its own despicable actions. In the cold light of day, I believe we have to stand up against this, not stand down. This all contrasts very sharply with the aggressive actions Penn State took quickly and with transparency and candor as the difficult news around the Sandusky crimes came to light. I personally believe the NCAA is no longer worthy to be considered a representative of higher education. Furthermore, this powerful NCAA, an association of university presidents, apparently free of control by the faculty of these colleges and universities and the university boards, is now damaging the mission and reputation of higher education in America. The NCAA needs the fresh air of reform to blow through it. I say to the faculties and the boards of American higher education, take back your institutions. I applaud the recent action of our own faculty senate in this regard. Finally, if any of the sanctions against Penn State are to stand, they need to fit within the rules and standards of the NCAA, need to fit within the due process of the NCAA procedures in its charter and bylaws that its member institutions have agreed upon, and needs to meet the fair, high standards that higher education stands for in a system of fairness and within the American system of the rule of law and justice. Thank you, Madam Chair.